We are going to start in Supta Baddha Konasana. So come all the way onto the back, soles of the feet together, knees open wide. Take some time to find the shape. Bring your left hand to your heart, right hand to your belly. Close the eyes. And with your hands on your body, just start to feel your body. You might be able to feel your breath underneath your hands. As you breathe in, a little rise in the chest and the belly. And as you breathe out, a softening of the hands back in. And just start to follow your breath with your attention. Feeling your breath as it moves in and out. As you bring your awareness to your heart chakra, also called Anahata, I want you to imagine a green light, like a sparkling emerald. This is where we hold our emotions. And as Bhagawan Nityananda says, the heart is the hub of all sacred places. Go there and roam. And then bring a little more awareness to that right hand on your belly, your sacral chakra. And imagine an orange light there, warm, creative, sensual energy. Intuitive callings come from this place. And let the embers of your gut warm up your passion and blaze in your inner wisdom and fire up your connection to aliveness and joy. Today, I invite you to explore how we move in the world. Are we living from the neck up, mind space, or the neck down, heart and gut space? The mind is a brilliant and necessary tool, but it can easily become the master and create a disconnect between us and the intelligence of the body. Living from the neck up means we lead with thought, we analyze, we judge, we predict and plan, which are all useful tools and important for our existence. However, when we get lost in the brain, we neglect the powerful, intuitive, deep knowing of the body. Living from the neck down is a return to presence. If we are one drop from the expanse of oneness of ocean, it is a return to the ocean, a meeting with the oneness. From the neck down, we breathe, feel, sense, digest, pulse. Here, wisdom lives not in words, but in sensation. Today, I invite you to open all your sensory receptors to the rich and wise things your body has to tell you. Relax from the neck up and drop your attention into your heart and gut, Anahata, Svadhisthana, and experience living from the neck down. Take one more big, full breath in. And this time in HA, open mouth. Extend your arms overhead. Extend your legs out long. Get longer between toes and fingertips. And then gently draw the knees in towards your chest. As you grab a hold of the knees, grab each knee separately. So grab your right knee with your right hand, left knee with your left hand. Start to open your knees away from each other and then continue to circle those legs around. Making hip circles in one direction a couple times. And then reverse and circle the other way. Bring your feet to the floor. Figure 4, right ankle over left thigh. Pause there. I want you to bring the heels of your hands to the tops of your thighs and just press your thighs away from you, creating more space in the hips. And then those hip flexors lengthen all the way back and connect to your lower back. So you might feel some length in the lower back as you press those legs away. Keep your legs like this, hands can stay like this, and just drop all of this over to the left. As you do, replace your right hand with your left hand. Open your right arm out to a T, gaze to the right, and then use that left hand and just push your right leg away. Again, making space in that right hip. Maybe you feel this around into the back. And come back to center with the legs. We'll catch hold of the outer edge of your right foot with that right hand for half happy baby. Flex your right foot to the ceiling. Pull on that foot to bring your right knee closer to the floor. And then use your left hand on the top of your left thigh. Extend that left leg on the ground and press that left thigh down. Breathing into the hips, the groin, the hamstring. Then I want you to replace that right hand with your left hand. Bring the outer edge of your right foot way up to the top of your left thigh. Send your right knee down towards the floor and maybe use that right hand to press that right knee down. So almost think of a really high tree pose. And then gently hug the knees into the chest. Take some rock side to side. Little cleansing of the slate. And we'll take all of that on the left. Bring your right foot to the floor. Figure 4, left ankle over right thigh. Pause there. Bring the heels of your hands to the tops of your thighs. And again, just push the thighs away. Create space in the front of the hip, but also in the lower back. And then keep your hands where they are for a second. Keep the shape in the legs. Take that whole thing over to the right. As those legs fall right, replace left hand with right hand. Extend your left arm out to a T, and then use that right hand and press that left thigh away from you. And come back to center. We'll half happy baby on the left. Catch the outer edge of your left foot with your left hand. Pull on that foot. Work your left knee closer to the floor. Use your right hand on the top of your right thigh to extend that right leg long and press that right thigh down. Notice how you're breathing. And then hug the knees back into the chest. Take some gentle sways side to side. And then start to rock forward and backwards a couple times. Massage along the length of the spine. And when you're ready, no rush. Maybe you take 4, 5, 6 rocks. When you're ready, downward facing dog. Can get there any way you like. Send the hips up and back. Maybe you move around a little bit. First down dog, just see how it feels. And on an inhale, tuck the chin, rise to toes, roll all the way into a modified up dog. Knees soften to the floor, heart pulls through the arms. Push the floor away with the hands. Pull the shoulders back and then move them down away from the ears. Take another breath in. Good. Exhale, roll your hips back into child's pose. Tuck the chin, inhale, roll back into that modified up dog, long neck. Exhale, lift the hips, downward facing dog. And we'll take that 2 more times. Tuck the chin, rise to toes. Inhale, roll forward, modified up dog. Exhale, roll back, child's pose. Inhale, roll forward, modified up dog. Exhale, lift the hips, downward dog. Last time, tuck the chin, rise to toes. Inhale, roll forward, modified up dog. Exhale, roll back, child's pose. Inhale, roll forward, modified up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Pedal out the legs. Take teeny tiny baby steps. Walk your feet all the way to the top of your mat. And once you land at the top of your mat, give yourself some space. Open your feet hip width apart. Bend your knees until your belly can drape over your thighs. Give your head a little shake. Catch hold of opposite elbows and then use a little tug on the elbows to try and pull your belly even further over the fronts of the thighs. We're here for a few breaths. Feel free to move around or stay still. Breathe for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release the arms. Stay heavy in the head and shoulders. Soften your knees and roll up slowly. Once you arrive, take a couple shoulder rolls back. Step your feet together at the top of your mat. Big toes touch, hands to heart center. Soften or close your eyes. And then use your hands on your heart, your thumbs, and give your heart a little lift. Can you drop your attention down to below the neck, to the heart, to the gut, to that inner wisdom, to feelings, sensations. Bow your forehead to your heart. Surya Namaskara A. Inhale, sweep the arms around and up, lift the heart, seal the palms. Exhale, hands behind you, interlace your fingers. Inhale, chest expansion, knuckles down, heart high. Exhale, forward fold with chest expansion. Feel free to soften the knees or the elbows as much as you need. Work your forehead closer to your shins. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Try and widen across the chest and through the collarbones. We're here for one more breath in. Exhale, release the arms. Inhale, half lift, pull your chest forward, gaze forward. Exhale, step or jump, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, big stretch. Exhale, downward facing dog. A few breaths here. Landing, breathing. Inhale, rise to toes, gaze forward. Exhale, bend the knees, step or jump, feet to hands. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep the arms around and up. Heart lifts, palms press. Exhale, hands behind you, interlace your fingers. Inhale, chest expansion, knuckles down, heart high. Exhale, forward fold with chest expansion. Again, widen across the chest as you squeeze the shoulder blades together. Drop the head. Can you move your hands further away from your lower back? Take a breath in. Exhale, release the arms. Inhale, half lift wide through the chest. Exhale, step or jump, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, legs are strong and straight. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathing here. Inhale, rise to toes, gaze forward. Exhale, bend the knees, step or jump, feet to hands. Inhale, lengthen. Big exhale to fold. Inhale, sweep the arms around and up, heart lifts, palms press. Last time, exhale, hands behind you. Interlace the fingers. Inhale, chest expansion. Exhale, forward fold with chest expansion. Inhale all the way up into the collarbones. And on an exhale, let the arms release. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step or jump, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, rise to toes, gaze forward. Exhale, step or jump your feet to the outsides of your hands. Coming down into a prayer squat, elbows inside the knees, hands to the heart. Roll the shoulders back, scoop the tailbone forward. And then I want you to reach down and slide your fingers underneath the outer edges of your mat. Gripping with the mat, pull your mat forward. As you do, try and round your spine. Drop the head and reach the space between your shoulder blades to the wall behind you. So we're just trying to create some space in our back body now. If it feels good to roll your head no or side to side, that could be nice. Breathing here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release your mat, hands to the floor, drop the head, straighten the legs, and just sway side to side. Loosen up the lower back. Create some space in the backs of the legs. Release the neck, the head. Use these sways and walk your feet all the way together. Big toes come to touch. Surya Namaskara B. Inhale, sit low, Utkatasana. Pull your weight back into your heels. Squeeze the knees together, push down and out through the heels, and scoop the tailbone forward. Inhale, lift through the heart, reach through the fingertips. Sink a little lower as you exhale. Zip up through the inseams of the legs, inner knees, inner thighs, and just rise onto the toes. Stay for a breath in. Exhale, Kakasana, crow pose. Try and stay on the toes and bring your knees as high up on the backs of your arms as you can. Hands find the floor, gaze moves forward, shift forward. Maybe you lift one foot and then the other, play around with that. Maybe both feet lift. We're here for 3. Chaturanga in 2. 1, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale your right leg to the sky. Melt your left heel to the floor. Exhale, scorpion dog. Open your hip and bend your knee. Press more into that right hand. Take a big breath in. Exhale, right knee, left elbow across the body. Inhale, back into that scorpion dog. Open your hip, bend your knee. Exhale, right knee, left elbow. Shoot that leg through, fallen triangle. Press your hips to the sky. Lift the heart. Stay for a breath in. Exhale, left hand to the floor. Inhale, right leg to the sky, 3-legged dog. Exhale and step your right foot between your hands. Lower your back knee. Inhale, Anjaneyasana, arms sweep forward, up and back. As you exhale, cactus the arms. Elbows bend, heart rises even more. Stay open across the chest. We're going to finish this arm circle. Just start to reach your arms back and down behind you. And then we'll work our way into high lunge. Arms sweep down and forward. As they sweep up, tuck your back toes, lift your back knee, high lunge. Inhale here. Exhale, open out, warrior 2. Press down and out through the feet, soften the shoulders. Front knee stays bent for a little while. Turn your right palm to the ceiling. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, modified Parsvakonasana, right forearm to right thigh. Left arm sweeps overhead. Inhale, reverse warrior. Front knee stays bent. Reach back. Exhale, Parsvakonasana, right fingers inside right foot, left arm overhead. This time, inhale, half bound reverse warrior. Left arm wraps behind you. And then yogi's choice, exhale, either half bound modified, forearm to thigh, or half bound with the right fingers inside that right foot. Wherever you are, roll that top shoulder back. Keep that right hip drawing back as your right ribs spin to the ceiling. Press down and out through the feet. Can you wiggle your toes? Relax the toes a bit. Take one more breath in. Exhale, low lunge, top of mat. Inhale, low lunge twist. Right arm reaches to the sky. Exhale, right hand inside right foot. Keep that right knee bent, Skandasana on the right. Start to spin to the left. Turn your right toes in a little, turn those left toes to the ceiling. Hands could stay grounded, they could come to the heart. Arms could open, you could bind. Get a little heavier in the pelvis, but then lift the heart forward and up, lengthen the spine. Open that top shoulder if you're taking a chest opener or a bind. We're here for one more breath in. Stay for the breath out. Hands to the floor, big transition. Warrior 2 to the back of your mat. Left knee bends, arms spread wide. Pressing into the feet, inhale, straighten the legs. Prepare for triangle. Exhale, triangle. Shift your hips towards the original front of your mat. Bring your left hand to your left shin or the floor, right arm towards the sky. Press down and out through the feet here. And then same thing here. You might lift and wiggle your toes. Make sure you're not gripping with your toes. Spin that top shoulder open. Roll that bottom shoulder back. Keep lengthening through the top of the head. We're here for one more breath in. And full breath out. Inhale, reverse triangle. Press into the feet. Reach all the way up and back. Keep moving in that direction. Exhale, low lunge to the top of your mat. And we'll flush it out. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a big breath in through the nose. And then another HA, open mouth. Left side, inhale, lift your left leg to the sky, melt your right heel to the floor. Exhale, scorpion dog, open your hip and bend your knee. Press more into that left hand. Take a breath in. Exhale, left knee, right elbow, cross the body. Inhale, back into that scorpion dog. Open your hip, bend your knee. Exhale, left knee, right elbow. Shoot that leg through, fall in triangle. Send the hips to the sky, open the heart. Big breath in. Exhale, right hand to the floor. Inhale, three-legged dog, left leg up and back. Exhale, step your left foot between your hands. Lower your back knee. Inhale, Anjaneyasana, arms sweep forward and up. Exhale, cactus the arms, let the heart rise even higher. Chest stays open. We're going to finish this arm circle. Start to extend your arms back and down. High lunge, sweep the arms down, forward and up. As you do, tuck your back toes. Lift your back knee. Take a breath in. Exhale, open out, warrior 2. Press down and out through the feet. Give those toes a little wiggle, shoulders soften down. We're keeping that front knee bent for a while. Turn your left palm to the ceiling. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, modified Parsvakonasana, left arm to left thigh, right arm overhead. Inhale, reverse warrior. Front knee stays bent as you reach up and back. Exhale, Parsvakonasana, left fingers inside left foot, right arm overhead. Inhale, half bound reverse warrior, right arm wraps behind you. And then yogi's choice, exhale, either modified, form to thigh, or fingers to the floor. Push that bottom knee open. Roll your top shoulder back. Can you tuck your chin just a little so the back of your neck is long? Continue to press down and out through the feet, but relax the toes. Take a breath in. Exhale, low lunge, top of mat. Inhale, low lunge twist, left arm to the sky. Exhale, left hand inside left foot. Keep that left knee bent. Start to turn to the right for Skandasana on the left. Left knee is bent, right toes are spinning to the ceiling. Any arms, maybe hands stay grounded. Hands could come to the heart. You could open wide, you could bind. Keep lengthening from tail to head. That heart is pulling forward and up. Stay for a breath in. Stay for a breath out. Hands to the floor. Big push off that left foot. Warrior 2 to the back of your mat. Press into the feet. Inhale, straighten the legs. Exhale, triangle. Shift your hips towards the original front of your mat. Right hand finds shin or the floor. Draw that outer right hip back. Imagine you could spin your inner right thigh to the front of the room. Soften the eyes. Full breath in. And full breath out. Inhale, reverse triangle. Pressing the feet, reach up and back. Exhale, low lunge, top of mat. So keep moving towards the front of your mat. Inhale, plank. We'll flush it out. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward dog. Big breath in through the nose. Give me another HA, open mouth. We're going to move through that same sequence one more time, right and left. From the very top, we'll smooth it out though and put it on our breath. Inhale, rise to toes, gaze forward. Exhale, bend the knees, step or jump, feet to hands. Inhale, long spine, half lift. Exhale, fold, drop the head. Here we go. Inhale, sit low, Utkatasana. Stay there, exhale, sink a little lower. Start to rise onto the toes. Keep the knees bent. Take a breath in. Exhale, Kakasana. Open the knees, hands to the floor. Your version of crow pose for 3. Chaturanga in 2. 1. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, right leg to the sky. Exhale, scorpion dog. Take a breath in. Exhale, right knee, left elbow, cross the body. Inhale, scorpion dog. Exhale, right knee, left elbow, shoot that leg through, fallen triangle. 1 big breath in. Exhale, left hand to the floor. Inhale, 3-legged dog, right leg up and back. Exhale, step your right foot between your hands, lower your back knee. Inhale, Anjaneyasana, arms sweep forward, up and back. Exhale, cactus the arms, lift the heart. Chest stays open. Start to extend your arms back and down. Finish that circle, high lunge. As the arms sweep up, tuck back toes, lift back knee. Inhale. Exhale, warrior 2. Right palm to the ceiling. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, forearm to thigh, left arm overhead. Front knee stays bent. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, right fingers to the floor, left arm overhead. Inhale, half bound reverse, left arm wraps behind. Exhale, your choice, forearm to thigh or fingers to the floor. Take a breath in, roll that top shoulder back. Exhale, low lunge, top of mat. Inhale, low lunge twist, right arm to the sky. Exhale, right hand inside right foot. Keep that right knee bent. Skandasana, start to turn to the left. Right knee stays bent. We're just here for 1 breath in. And full breath out. Hands to the floor, warrior 2. Bend your left knee, arms spread wide. Inhale, straighten the legs. Prepare for triangle. Exhale, take your triangle. Press into the feet. Inhale, reverse triangle, rise back up. Exhale, low lunge, top of mat, and we'll find our flow. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward dog. Straight away. Last time, left side. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, scorpion dog. Take a breath in. Exhale, left knee, right elbow. Inhale, scorpion dog. Exhale, left knee, right elbow. Shoot that leg through. Fallen triangle. Hips to the sky. Open your heart. Inhale. Exhale, right hand to the floor. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Left leg up and back. Exhale, step your left foot forward. Lower your back knee. Inhale, arms sweep forward and up. Anjaneyasana. Exhale, bend the elbows, lift the heart. Stay there. Start to extend the arms back and down. High lunge, arms sweep down, forward and up. As they do, tuck your back toes, lift your back knee. Inhale. Exhale, warrior two. Front knee stays bent, left palm to the ceiling. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, forearm to thigh, right arm overhead. Just let the torso flow over the legs. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, left fingers inside left foot, right arm overhead. Inhale, half bound reverse, right arm wraps behind. Exhale, your choice, forearm to thigh or fingers to the floor. Roll that top shoulder back. Big breath in. Exhale, low lunge, top of mat. Inhale, low lunge twist, left arm to the sky. Exhale, left hand inside left foot. Left knee stays bent as you crawl to the right, slightly Skandasana on the left. Left knee is bent, right toes to the ceiling. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. Hands to the floor, warrior two to the back of your mat. Press into the feet, inhale, straighten the legs. Exhale, triangle. Press into the feet, inhale, rise back up. Keep reaching that right arm to the front of your room. Exhale, low lunge, top of mat. Flush it out, inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward dog for 3 breaths. Always an option to drop the knees and take child's pose. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. One more breath in and out. Inhale, rise to toes, gaze forward. Exhale, bend the knees, step or jump your feet to the outsides of your hands again. Coming back into our prayer squat. Press the knees open, roll the shoulders back. This time, close your eyes. 5 breaths. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Can you move your attention to the neck down? Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. One more breath in. Exhale, hands to the floor. Straighten the legs, drop the head. Take another set of sways side to side. This time use those sways and walk your feet until they're hip width apart. Soften the knees. Roll all the way up to stand. No rush. Take your time. Moment to reset. Shoulders back. Feet together. Hands to the heart. Inhale, one-legged mountain. Left knee lifts. Arms sweep overhead. Exhale, standing figure 4. Left ankle crosses over right thigh. Hands come to your heart. Pull your weight back into your right heel. As you do, try and sit a little lower in the hips and pull your heart forward. We're here for 3. 2, stay here. 1, right hand comes to right hip. Grab that left big toe in yogic toe lock with the left first 2 fingers and thumb. Just like in the beginning for our half happy baby, start to rise up to stand and see if you can keep that left knee bent and bring that left knee towards your left shoulder. Push down into that right foot, draw the belly in, lengthen through the top of the head. Maybe this is you. Maybe that left leg stretches straight any amount. It could still stay bent. Whether that leg is bent or straight, maybe you open your leg to the left. Lift the heart. Right arm might lift on a high diagonal. We're here for 3, 2, 1. Release your left leg behind your right. Soften the right knee, send the arms overhead. Catch left wrist with right hand. Take a full breath in to lengthen. Exhale, side bend right. You can push into the right foot, send the hips further to the left. Maybe turn your gaze into your upper left arm. We're here for 3, 2, 1. Turn your torso to the right and just keep circling and fold over the legs. We're going to walk our fingers forward and float that left leg behind us, supported warrior 3. Soften your right knee, spin your left hip down, hips are square, lengthen through the top of the head. Take a breath in. Exhale, Shiva squat. Keep your front heel grounded. Bend your knees as much as you can. Tuck left leg behind right, curl into a ball. Inhale, supported warrior 3, lengthen and stretch. Exhale, Shiva squat, round and curl in. Inhale, supported warrior 3. One more. Exhale, Shiva squat. Inhale, supported warrior 3. This time, high lunge. Left toes find the floor. Arms sweep overhead. Take a breath in. Exhale, prayer twist right. Left arm hooks to the outside of that right leg. We're here for 3 breaths. Any legs, if you need more stability, you can drop that back knee. Any arms. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. One more breath in. Exhale, release. Hands to the floor. Crawl to the left. Wide-legged straddle. Turn the toes in a little, heels out a little. Reach down and grab those big toes again. Yogic toe lock around the toes. Inhale, reach your heart forward. Make space in the spine. Exhale, think of pulling your collarbones to the floor so you're keeping length in the lower back as you fold. Slide the shoulders up the back. Push down and out through the heels. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. One more breath in. Fold deeper as you exhale. Release the hands. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Soften the knees and roll up to stand. Little bit of a balance challenge. I want you to bring your hands to your hips. Take a little shift towards that left leg. Bend your left knee, then push off that left foot. Try and find one-legged mountain on your right leg and draw that left knee towards your chest. So just a little balance challenge. And then we'll switch. Bring your left foot to the floor. Tree pose on the right. Right foot to inner left thigh or inner left calf. Hands to heart center. Wherever you are, push foot and leg into each other. Zip up through the pelvic floor. Eyes are soft and steady. Breath is easy. We're here for 3, 2, 1. Feet together. Inhale, sweep the arms around and up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Zip up through the inner legs. We're rising onto the toes. Keep the heels lifted and start to bend the knees all the way into a squat. Eventually bringing those sit bones all the way down to the heels. Option to stay right here and just work that balance on the toes. Or side crow to the right. Hook left arm to the outside of your right leg. Hands will come to the top of your mat and make chaturanga arms. So you're bending the elbows. You're making a shelf for the rest of that right thigh to land on your right elbow. Eventually this can be done with just the right thigh on that left elbow. But for now, see if you can use both arms to support that leg. We're here for 3, shifting forward. Maybe the legs float. 2, 1, chaturanga, step or jump. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, rise to toes, gaze forward. Exhale, bend the knees, step or jump, feet to hands. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold.
Soften the knees. We're rolling up to stand. Taking another moment to reset. Shoulders back, hands to heart. Take a breath. Inhale, one-legged mountain, right knee lifts, arms overhead. Exhale, standing figure 4. Right ankle crosses over left thigh, sit low. Pull your weight back into that left heel as your heart reaches forward for 3, 2, stay here. 1, bring your left hand to your left hip, catch that right big toe in yogic toe lock. And then slowly start to stand, bending that right knee towards your right shoulder, kind of like our half happy baby we took in the beginning of our class. Maybe this is you. Maybe you straighten that right leg any amount. Maybe it stays bent. Whether that leg is straight or bent, you could open it out to the right. Lift the heart, maybe reach your left arm up on a high diagonal. We're here for 3, 2, 1. Release and cross that right leg behind your left, arms overhead. Left knee can soften. Catch right wrist with left hand. Inhale, pull yourself longer. Exhale, side bend left. Send your hips to the right. You might even gaze into your upper right arm. We're here for 3, 2, 1. Turn your torso to the left, circle and fold over the legs. Supported warrior 3, walk your hands forward, float your right leg behind you. Pull the belly in, spin that right hip down, square off. Inhale, more length through the spine and that lifted leg. Exhale, Shiva squat. Keep your front heel grounded, but then bend as deeply as you can through both knees and curl into a ball. Inhale, supported warrior 3. Exhale, Shiva squat. Inhale, supported warrior 3. Exhale, Shiva squat. Inhale, supported warrior 3. This time, high lunge. Right toes land, arms sweep up. Take a breath in. Exhale, prayer twist to the left. Right arm hooks to the outside of left leg. Any legs, if you need to lower that back knee, go for it. Any arms, you have 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Full breath in. Exhale, hands to the floor. Crawl to the right, wide-legged straddle. Toes turn in, heels turn out. This time, yogi's choice. You could grab those big toes again. You could walk your hands through your legs. Chest expansion, tripod headstand, twists. Whatever you need, there's no right or wrong. Take what feels good. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. One more breath in. If you're in tripod, take your time. And out. Release your hands. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Soften the knees and roll up to stand. We're going to take that little balance challenge again. Hands come to the hips. A little shift to that right leg. Bend your right knee. And when you're ready, push off that right foot. One-legged mountain, right knee draws in and up. Just testing that balance. And then we switch. Right foot lands, left foot comes into tree, either to calf or inner right thigh. Hands to heart. Can you get wider across the front of your hips? Lengthen the tailbone down. Easy breath. 3, 2, 1. Feet together. Inhale, sweep the arms around and up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Zip up through those inner ankles, inner knees, inner thighs, and rise onto the toes. Keep the heels lifted as you bend the knees, working that balance. And squat, sit bones to heels. Again, maybe this is you. Trying to keep those heels up and work that balance. Maybe you go for side crow. Right arm hooks to the outside of left leg. Hands come to the top of the mat like chaturanga. So make sure you're bending both elbows. That left hip will find left elbow. Gaze forward, shift forward. Maybe you float the feet for 3, 2, 1. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, pull forward to plank. Gaze forward, and on an exhale, lower all the way to your belly. Untuck your toes, walk your legs together. Reach behind you, interlace your fingers. Shalavasana. Inhale, lift everything off the floor. Squeeze the shoulder blades together, open the chest. Try and lift your wrist off your tush and drive your knuckles to the wall behind you. Keep the legs together as if you had one, kind of like a mermaid tail. And on an inhale, lift everything higher. Exhale, release, right cheek to the floor, look left, close the eyes. Drop everything, drop the head, drop the shoulders, drop the pelvis. Forehead to the floor. Option to take that exact shape one more time, or Dhanurasana. For Dhanurasana, bend the knees, reach for the ankles or the feet. Start by walking your knees to the back of your mat. Try and get longer through the fronts of the thighs, and then push the front of the pelvis down. Roll the shoulders open. Inhale, lift. Kick your feet to the wall behind you to lift your chest. Kick your feet to the ceiling to lift the thighs. Find some breath between the shoulder blades, some softness across the forehead. Take one more breath in, lift everything higher. Exhale, release, left cheek to the floor, look right. And again, drop everything into the earth. Heavy bones, easy breath. Forehead to the floor, hands under the shoulders, child's pose. Walk your hands towards your knees. Come to sit on the heels, and then swing your legs around to the front of your space. Jani Shirsasana. Let's start with that left leg long and bring our right foot into our inner left thigh. Sit up tall, face your left leg. There's a little bit of a twist. Big breath in. Exhale and fold. Walk your sit bones back a little. Keep widening through that inner right knee. Find your breath. Make your way up to sit. I want you to soften that left knee. Give yourself a little space to bring that right shin forward. Right shin is parallel to the top of your mat, and we're double pigeoning left shin on top. Flex the feet. Sit up tall. Take a breath in. Maybe this is it. Maybe on an exhale, you fold forward. Great place to close the eyes. Slow down the breath. We're here for a few more breaths. See if you can let go a little more. Walk your hands back in, sit up tall. Extend the legs out long, just a little shake, little reset. And then keep the right leg long, fold that left leg in. Sit up tall, face your right leg, big breath in, a little twist towards that right leg. And then exhale and fold. You can walk your sit bones back a little, widen through that inner left knee. Notice how you're breathing. Make your way back up to sit. Just a little softening of the right knee so that left leg has space. Bring that left shin forward so it's parallel with the top of your mat. Stack right shin on top. Flexing the feet, sit up tall, big breath in. Maybe you stay upright. Maybe with every exhale, taking your time, you start to fold forward. Start to walk your hands back in. Extend the legs out long, give them a little shake. Flex the feet, sit up tall, inhale, exhale, and fold. Walk the sit bones back here. Reach the heart forward. If it feels good, you could roll the shoulders out. You could shake the head out. Whatever brings a little more freedom, take it. Breathe into it. And then while you're here, I want you to just do a little body scan. For the next 10 breaths, maybe you stay here. Maybe you roll into legs up the wall. Maybe you roll back into plow or shoulder stand. Just check in with your body and see what feels right to close out your practice. Forward fold, legs up the wall, plow, shoulder stand. If there's something else calling you, as long as you're safe, feel free to take that. If you're in shoulder stand, flex your feet and find plow. And then whether you're in plow or that forward fold, take your time and unroll onto your back. And once you land on your back, gently hug your knees in. Take some easy rock side to side. full happy baby. This time, catch hold of both feet. Pull on the feet, reach the low back to the floor. If it feels good to rock a little side to side, go for it. And then keep a hold of the feet with the hands. Bring the soles of the feet together, knees wide. Pull your feet to your head. Lift your head to your feet. Maybe they touch. We're here for 3. Keep the shape in your legs. 2, 1. Supta Baddha Konasana. Bring the outer edges of your feet to the floor. Knees are wide. Left hand to your heart. Right hand to your belly. Just like we started a few moments. Honoring heart, anahata. And that sacral chakra, svadhisthana. Your emotion at the heart. Your creativity, your sensuality at the belly. Feel free to stay here for the rest of Shavasana, or if you'd like to stretch those legs out, do so now. Hands could stay where they are, or they could shift any way that feels comfortable. Final rest, Shavasana. Start to deepen your breath. Wiggle your fingers, your toes. Roll your head side to side. And when you're ready, draw your knees towards your chest. Roll to your right. And as you're ready from there, make your way up to a comfortable seat. Find a lifted spine, close the eyes, and bring your hands to your heart. Once again, taking a moment to drop into neck down living. Your mind thinks it knows, but your body knows it knows.
unknown. The divine light in me bows to the divine light in you. Namaste.